We begin right now, though, with an escalation in the intensifying sex crime probe into MAGA Congressman Matt Gaetz. He is under investigation for possible sex trafficking and possible sex with a minor. He denies all allegations and has not been charged with a crime. Now, here's what's new tonight, right now. Here's why this is the top story. There are brand new reported signs that investigators are reaching a critical point with news that they're pressing for cooperation from two key witnesses. And one of them includes Gaetz' ex-girlfriend, who interned on Capitol Hill, according to a story first broke by CNN and confirmed by NBC News. A source with knowledge of the matter tells CNN that she traveled with Gaetz to that Bahamas trip in 2018, and that she was involved in some of the financial transactions, which reportedly the FBI has now obtained and is scouring for evidence of crimes. Another source saying the feds are, quote, nearly finished collecting evidence. Now, that goes to what they're learning and who they're learning from. Investigators are also waiting to hear more from Gaetz' indicted associate, Joel Greenberg, who has until Saturday to make a plea deal if he's to make one. I want to get right into this right now with Danya Perry, a former federal prosecutor from the famed SDNY, and Juanita Tolliver, Democratic strategist. And we have a lot more on another big criminal case, Rudy Giuliani, as mentioned, coming up. But when you look at all this, Danya, what do you see here in this phase with evidence and reports that they're going towards something?
Yeah, it looks like, as the report suggests, that they are nearing the end of the line here. We will see very soon if they provide Mr. Greenberg with a cooperation agreement. If they do, we will know that charges will be following from Matt Gaetz. They only will cooperate up. They don't seek, smaller targets. So that will be the reason for them providing him with a cooperation agreement. So even though it may take some more time to develop additional evidence, including perhaps this ex-girlfriend that you just spoke about, and time for public integrity, DOJ officials to sign off on it, it will be a very clear sign that that is where they're heading. And the development that you mentioned with the ex-girlfriend possibly cooperating is also significant, because Mr. Greenberg will not be enough. As we've seen, there's that gift-wrapped, bow-tied bonanza of evidence that includes this detailed confession by Joel Greenberg. It sounds like actual receipts from Venmo and other Cash Apps, and witness after witness. But it will be very useful to have someone like this ex-girlfriend who was on the scene, who will likely be sympathetic. She was a college-age student, I believe, at the time, and will likely, have supportive and corroborative information, which will be very helpful, because no one's going to want to just take the say-so of Joel Greenberg.
Yeah, and we're in a reckoning here for the Republican Party. We have more on that later tonight, Juanita, but I don't know that on January 7th or 8th, people would have expected the party to be where it is, which is going much more towards the Gaetzes and the Trump fans and booting the Cheneys. Gaetz looked downright victorious, at least as a posture, if not a reality. We have some sound of him on this tour he did with Marjorie Taylor Greene in Florida. Take a look.
The reason they were repeating these lies and propagandizing my life is because I'm effective, because I stand in the way of an agenda that will hurt my fellow Americans. They will not silence me, we will not back down, and the truth will prevail.
Juanita?
The fact that Gaetz is out here on tour with conspiracy theorists is wild to me, Ari. He's acting as though he's not under investigation. He's acting like there's no evidence tying him to Greenberg, and as though he's going to emerge out of this unscathed, right? Like, I think it says a lot about the party. But to your previous point, Ari, about people being surprised about the direction party of the GOP, I'm not surprised. This is the same party that spouted Trump's lies well before the election, protected him in his lies in the 4 years he was president.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.